Welcome, the Questionmaster bot is back, and it's stronger than ever, as you soon will see. They have switched out the rating from 0 to question mark, so that's kind of the difference here, and the difference in their play is pretty apparent. So I paired them up against Stockfish, and they played a chess game, which I will show you now. The game started with d4, knight f6, and then knight f3. We have d5, e3, e6, bishop d3, b6, castles, bishop b7. So this is a coalesce system. This is a main line, I suppose. We have b3, bishop d6, and knight e5. Alright, so this is the first move which isn't a book move. We have c5, best move from Stockfish, and we have bishop b2. So far the game is completely equal. We have castles and knight d2. A book move? Okay, I don't know how this game works. And knight c6, book move. We have takes, and knight f3. So far, yet still completely equal. And I might add, the time format for this game is that I gave Stockfish in the beginning. So here I give them 15 seconds for every move. Stockfish isn't even playing like a few seconds per move. They have 15 seconds. So they're very strong. They can calculate several millions of lines with this time format. We have bishop back to b7, and we have knight e5, rook c8, and queen e1, the first inaccuracy from Questionmaster. But so far, Questionmaster keeps up with Stockfish. It's still completely equal. We have c4, good move from Stockfish. Apparently, the chess.com evaluation gives a slight advantage to Questionmaster now, even though c4 is the best move apparently. But yeah, it's pretty insignificant. And now that now it's back. Now it's 0.0. Okay, I don't know how this works. Takes with knight. And now we have a Greek gift from Stockfish. They sacrifice the bishop. And apparently it's a mistake. But Stockfish calculated this. This was worth it, as you will see in a few moves. We have takes and knight g4, of course. We have king h3. Yes, because if you move the king back here now, then you will in fact get mated. This is a mate in 2 and it's unstoppable. Yeah, this is the kind of only move you can play. And after takes, this is just an unstoppable mate in 1. Questionmaster saw this though, so they went here. King g3 was apparently a little bit more accurate, but it's kind of whatever. You have f5, a great move, protecting the knight. You have d5, a very good sacrifice from Questionmaster. This pawn is completely free, and Stockfish takes. The point is that this bishop is now opened up, and it's a really good piece, keeping some sight on the king. We have f3, and now bishop takes c4. We have takes, and Stockfish takes the other knight. Takes from Questionmaster, and Stockfish takes with check. We have king takes, and now rook c2. So here, Stockfish is actually down a piece for a pawn. So Questionmaster is actually slightly better, as you can see on the valuation. But it's not trivial. Stockfish does have some compensation indeed. So we have bishop e5, and Stockfish takes another pawn. King h3, and rook back to g5. I thought, personally, when I first looked at the game, that this was a good move because it threatens checkmates, but it could pretty easily be stopped by... I don't know, let's actually have a look. What happens if we play here? What will be... Oh, that's just a bad move. Because of takes. Takes. And then... Oh, queen here. And I guess, yeah, there's a big attack. And if you try and go back, then maybe... Yeah, then the rook comes in, and now there's a huge attack incoming, and this square is protected. So that's why that wasn't a good move. Pretty hard to determine for a average chess player human, but I mean, Stockfish sees it in heartbeat. So we have rook g5 instead, bishop g3, and now rook f6. Obviously, this isn't really a huge threat, but it's indeed a good move. So Questionmaster takes, Stockfish takes, and we have rook c1. So here Questionmaster is actually still winning against Stockfish. I mean, Stockfish is the best computer, so I for sure know that Questionmaster had a huge update, because on the last game where I paired them up, then like Stockfish just annihilated Questionmaster. So yeah, it's definitely been an improvement for sure. We have Queen F5, King G2, and Queen takes. So now actually Stockfish has 3 pawns for the piece they lost. So yeah, it's the material is equal now, even though Questionmaster has a piece and Stockfish doesn't. We have Rook C8 check, King F7, and E4. We have Rook G4, King H3, and takes. Check, King there, takes, and takes. So now we're in a endgame where Stockfish has 3 pawns and Questionmaster has 1 bishop. So it's actually just a draw, as you can see on the valuation. B5, rook there, rook here, takes, and bishop E5. And now it was just a long and boring endgame. I'm going to spoil it, so I'm just gonna fast through all of this. Nothing is really worth commenting on here. Everything was just kind of boring. It was very annoying going through all this because I manually changed the move every time they made them. So this is just so boring to play out. But you know, I wanted to do it legit. So yeah, just a lot of slow improving moves. And yeah, promotion takes, and here they just played it out. There's just like a rook and a piece, and a rook and a bishop, or a rook and a knight versus a rook is generally just a draw, especially if Stockfish manages to trade off the rooks, then it's actually just a draw. And here, if Stockfish keeps his king on the light squares, there's not going to be any tricks at all, and it's just going to be a draw. And they played a couple more moves, I believe. Let's see how many it was. Yeah, here. And here I decided to call it a draw, because I couldn't be asked to go through the rest of the game. It's just a draw. Questionmaster isn't going to have any tricks against Stockfish. Stockfish is definitely not going to fall for it. So, wow. If you wonder about the accuracy, it was very high. So Stockfish played with a 98.1% accuracy, and so did Questionmaster. So in this game, Questionmaster and Stockfish played at the same level. And let me I can't talk. Let me remind you, Stockfish is rated like 3800. And the last Questionmaster got annihilated by Stockfish. I believe they were maybe rated like 3200, but there's definitely been a huge improvement, let me tell you that. The Questionmaster might be Stockfish in disguise or something, I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, that was very impressive from Questionmaster. So I guess that's all for this game and this video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you would like to, and I will see you later. Peace out.